Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 22nd at 8:48 p.m. Today is day 6 out from surgery from a bilateral brachioplasty, also known as a double arm lift. This is Bianca. I just wanted to do a quick video. I might show you an update of the scars. It just depends, but just kind of coming to give some of the things that have been happening. So if people are looking forward to or considering it, it was difficult for me to find information on what to expect. So again, it's day 6. For me, my tongue is still numb. Left side, the entire left side, and the tip is completely numb. I don't have any taste. Actually, foods taste different, kind of gross, and water especially, which is not good because I'm supposed to get my water intake up. But I just haven't been feeling like it. For the most part, I can control it, but I can't really feel it. It's tingly. It feels like that point where you get your face numbed and it's coming out of the numbness. I have no idea why. When I talked to the doc, he said, or actually the day of surgery, the anesthesiologist said it should be 3 to 4 days. Here we are at day 6. I've Googled, and it can be up to months. I just hope it comes back. I mean, there's really nothing that can be done about it at this point. It's never happened with my other surgeries. I've had a tummy tuck as well as a breast reduction, and it didn't happen with either one of those. Had those done at military treatment facilities. This is my first civilian cosmetic procedure, so go figure. I look a little rough, haven't left the house, haven't done my hair, can't do anything to it because I can't reach up. That's why it's crooked. But so today was a little better. It's Wednesday, so I went to Dr. Monday, took out the tubes. I do literally still have 2 holes on the right side, just because of how my little roll sits. It's not as open. On the left side, it's like basically a gaping hole. I'm going to ask him on Monday about that, if it's going to close on its own or if he's going to have to suture it or what, because it's just open. I went the whole day today, though, with just one little piece of gauze on each side, not much drainage still, so that's good. When I initially shower or wash the scars and put some bacitracin on it, it doesn't feel too bad, but as the day continues, it gets pretty uncomfortable. That's my son. You okay? They just get tight, dry, and moving my arms back and forth and whatnot. It's just an uncomfortable sensation because of where the scars are, obviously. Something new. I didn't have that with my other 2 surgeries, and also with those, you keep them covered. Like there's a wrap on it or a dressing on it, bandage, something for the majority of the initial healing part, the first couple of weeks. So this is definitely different than those 2 surgeries and not what I expected. I expected to be in bandages, at least for the first week and a half, 2 weeks, or a compression garment. He told me I didn't need it. Said to use ice packs, so I did ice them today just for comfort. It felt good during, but I noticed afterwards it made them feel more warm. So tomorrow I'm going to go and get some Aleve. I saw someone posted about taking an anti-inflammatory, and that helped with some of the swelling and just the feeling of inflammation, because it feels warm. So that's my major complaints: my tongue and just kind of the tightness and the overall discomfort. I'm working on trying to keep my arms down by my sides. I've noticed I've kind of been walking like Hulk. And obviously that's not natural, and I don't want to get in the habit of doing that. And also it's going to have to heal. You know, he said, let Mother Nature take its course. Also that impacts my back and such. So I'm going to try not to do that. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm not sure how long I'll be out. I will say these past few days have kind of sucked. After Monday, kind of the high of going to the doctor and getting the drains out, the low hit that night. That's usually what happens for me personally with surgeries. Like the 4 to 7, 8 day mark is really hard. I start having buyer's remorse. Like, did I make the right decision? Should I have done this? Is it worth it? Just because of the cabin fever, not being mobile, having to move so slowly, not being able to do anything around the house. And this is my first time having a child at that point. He's 2 and obviously doesn't get, mama can't pick you up and can't lay on me like you want to and tug and pull like toddlers like to do. So it's been kind of tough these last few days. And I'm just really hoping the next few are better. I have heard from folks that after the first week, you start to heal more quickly once the drains are out and whatnot. So I hope that's the case because, oh goodness. My left arm, so if you can see, most of the steri strip is still on there. There's a lot of bruising. So it's very purple and stuff still. So that's that side. And then on the right side, here, still the same, a lot of bruising, very purple. It goes down into my armpit. So I go back to work on Monday, at least I'm supposed to. Not sure if that's going to happen or not because it just really depends on how I feel. I have an office job, so I just sit at the computer most of the day. But I know that that's going to be pretty fatiguing after kind of just sitting at home doing nothing. So I'll gauge it by how I feel Friday and Saturday. And then if I need to take an extra day, I will. I do have another follow-up Monday as well. And I'll ask him Monday about the drainage holes and then any other moisturizer that I could use at that point. And then if I can, maybe wear a compression garment or at least wear that little half sleeve thing I've seen people wear. I don't know if that helps with the feeling of comfort or whatnot, but so far I do notice a difference just as far as leaning over and even having my arms down to the side. They're probably just about half the size that they were, honestly. I'm mad I didn't really get good before pictures. I do have one really good one from the morning of surgery. But I'll know myself, obviously, when I get to a point where I can work out again. I mean, my arms they were bat wings. They literally would flap when I would be exercising. It was just really uncomfortable. I never exercised unless I was at home alone without a long sleeve shirt on. Never wore tank tops, never wore t-shirts, never wore sleeveless dresses unless I had a cami over it. Or a cardigan over it, rather. So, always had that experience of my body being a 6 or an 8 and then my arms being a large. So not being able to wear a lot of shirts, not being able to wear a lot of jackets. Even my winter coats would be tight, but I wouldn't want to get a bigger size because then it would make me look huge and just not fit until, cold air gets all up in there. So that was very frustrating. So I do notice a difference in size, definitely. I'm just hoping this healing process continues to improve. So that's day 6. Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 22nd at 8:48